All right. Hello and welcome to the AI Safety Crisis launch event. My name is Adrian Harrison. I am the founder of Better Societies, and I'm very excited to be presenting this to you today. So, if everyone can see my screen, today we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things in a very short period of time. So I'm trying to go as quickly as I can, as succinctly as possible. Everyone can hear me clearly. And if you are ready to go, let me know in the chat. Just type ready so I can see everyone who's here and ready to go. Let us know what's your name, where are you coming in from, and then we'll dive in. So we are in a very critical 12 to 18 month window before AGI fundamentally changes everything. The gap between AI capabilities and AI safety isn't just widening, it's accelerating exponentially. And right now, 99% of the world is frozen, reading headlines, feeling anxiety, waiting for someone else to solve this. This summit is for the 1% who refuse to wait. So in today's agenda, in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to show you how to navigate this week to extract maximum value, why Wednesday's masterclass with Dr. Roman Yampolskiy and all of the other masterclasses released this week are unmissable, and why his talk is the most critical AI safety briefing of 2025. And for those who stay until the end, I'm going to show you how to lock in early bird pricing and a one-time offer that saves you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year. But this is only if you're serious about building solutions. So let's get started. So what is the problem, right? And why is this important right now? The reality is most people don't want to face the fears and what could happen if AI goes horribly wrong. But if AGI arrives within 2 to 3 years, and that's what Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei says is plausible by 2027, and DeepMind calling it achievable by 2030, that means we have roughly 12 to 18 months to build the safety infrastructure that prevents catastrophe. Look at what's already happening. Researchers estimate a 10 to 30% probability of human extinction from uncontrolled AI. The EU AI Act enforcement began in 2025 with fines up to 7% of global revenue. Over $150 billion flows into AI annually, but less than 0.1% of that goes to safety. And current models already show deception and goal hiding in red team testing. So there's 3 critical gaps here. We analyzed the entire AI safety landscape and found that these massive gaps are keeping solutions from deploying. Gap number 1 is the founder gap. Builders are shipping AI products at breakneck speed, but flying blind into regulatory minefields. They don't know if their agents will hallucinate, deceive users, or expose them to existential liability. Gap number 2 is the research gap. So brilliant PhD researchers are publishing alignment breakthroughs that get read by 50 people and then they die in a PDF somewhere. So the solutions exist, they're just not being deployed. And gap number 3 is the capital gap. Billions in investment capital sits on the sidelines waiting for safe AI opportunities, but investors can't validate technical safety claims. So there's no trusted filter for them. This is why Better Societies exists. We're not a newsletter, we're not a think tank, we're an acceleration engine that connects founders, researchers, and capital into one coordinated nervous system. We're the YC of AI safety. We turn ideas into funded, shipped solutions. So here's your 5-day roadmap. This week is designed to close those gaps. Here's what's happening. Today, Monday, November 24th, Professor Risto Mikulainen from UT Austin is going to talk about how neuroevolution can be used to solve complex societal problems and how to evolve safety traits into AI systems rather than hard coding them. And that's available right now in the classroom after this call. Tuesday, Wendell Wallach from Yale is going to talk about governance frameworks that actually work. He's advised the United Nations and many other world-leading organizations. So if you're selling to enterprise or advising policymakers, this is your blueprint. Wednesday, we have the masterclass with Roman Yampolskiy, and we'll get more on that in just a second. Thursday, Professor Raja Chatila on human AI interaction and how we prevent AI systems from manipulating human behavior. And Friday, Alex Polyakov, who's discovered 300 plus zero-day LLM vulnerabilities, and he'll teach you about red teaming and how to break your system before the bad actors do. So listen carefully, for Roman's masterclass is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And the topic is AI, unexplainable, unpredictable, uncontrollable. Roman is the researcher that OpenAI and DeepMind teams study when they're scared. He's doing a deep technical dive on why current control methods fail against superintelligence and what that means for the next 18 months. This is the only public masterclass he's doing with us in 2025. Our live stream has a capacity limit. So if you miss Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, you miss the most critical safety briefing of the year. So we'll put it in the calendar in just a sec, but just keep that in mind. Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Now, you can't solve a problem you haven't defined. One of the biggest challenges in AI safety is vague anxiety. People say AI is dangerous, but can't articulate why. Is it bioweapon synthesis? Is it power-seeking behavior? Is it economic collapse? Is it manipulation at scale? So I've developed a framework called the Top 10 Existential AI Threats that breaks down the specific risk vectors that we need to solve. Now, I normally only share this with our accelerator members in our cohorts to give everyone on this call the same exact framework for free. Now, here's what I need from you in order to do that. I want you to go to this link on screen for Roman's masterclass. I'm going to throw it in the chat so you can copy and paste it. Then you can RSVP to that event and then just comment one word after you've RSVP'd on the event post. Just the word slides. That's it. Just the word slides. I'm going to put that in the chat as well. And for everyone that comments, we'll DM you the full report on the top 10 threats framework as soon as we verify your comment. Now, I'm going to give everybody 45 seconds or so to do this. Let's boost the algorithm on LinkedIn to pick up the event. And then we will send you this framework. Refresh the page, see as people come in. Okay. Great. So everyone has access to that now. So this isn't just about getting the report, right? You're also signaling to your network that you're a part of the solution, and that really matters because there's two types of people in this space. There are observers and there are change makers. You've got the schedule and the report will come, but here's the truth. Information without implementation is just entertainment. You can watch every masterclass, you can read Roman's papers, but if you don't build something, if you don't implement these safety frameworks, the risk profile doesn't change. There are two types of people. The observers are the smart, well-informed, but passive types. They collect information. The change makers are the ones that build startups. They write policy. They publish papers. They deploy capital, and they ship solutions. This summit and Better Societies is designed for change makers. And to support change makers at scale, we built membership tiers that give you the tools, community, and mentorship to go from idea to a deployed solution in 12 weeks or less. So here are the membership tiers. In the free tier, which you're probably already on, you get community access, right? The Better Societies Summit bonus replays and our Generate 20 plus profitable ideas mini course, zero cost, and that alone is very valuable. But to really do this work, to build something in this space, you need the full system. So we've split that into two plans. The first is the premium plan or the premium learn plan. And that's normally priced at $99 a month. And that's until Wednesday before Roman's masterclass. You can lock it in for the lifetime of your subscription, normally at $69 a month for early bird pricing. And that's where you can get the complete 12-week accelerator curriculum, all Summit masterclasses, including Roman's session recorded in full, monthly live Q&As with me and other guest experts. And the total value of that is over $12,000. You can lock that in now for $69 a month for life. The next one is the VIP Accelerate plan. And that's normally $499 a month. But until Wednesday, before Roman's masterclass, the first 20 people who join at the early bird price can lock it in for $249 a month as exclusive early bird pricing, only until Wednesday morning before Roman's class. In that plan, you get everything in the premium plan, plus weekly one-on-one mentorship sessions with experts, weekly live accelerator workshops where we build together through the curriculum and you get direct feedback, demo day pitches to 50 plus investors, including Y Combinator Track Funds, A16Z, Sequoia Capital, some of the best accelerators and VCs in the world, and you're trained exactly on how to pitch them. The total value of that is $24,000 or more. And you can get that now for the early bird price of $249 a month and lock that in for life. But because you showed up live, I'm providing everyone here on this call right now for the next 30 minutes until this call ends, 50% off the early bird pricing. So this is just for you, just for the next 30 minutes. If you want to join and you're on the fence, now is the time. I will manually override the price for the next 30 minutes so that the Learn plan goes from $69 a month to $35 a month. And you lock that in for lifetime. And the Accelerate plan goes from $249 to $125 a month. And that's only for the first 10 members to join. Once those first 10 members join, the price will go back up to its early bird price until Wednesday morning before Roman's masterclass. Now, here's why this matters. If you join at 35, you pay $35 forever. If you join at 125, you lock in 125 forever. Even when the price goes back up to $250 tonight, your account stays locked in at this flash sale rate. So you're saving thousands of dollars a year by acting now. Again, fair warning for the VIP Accelerate plan. This is only going to be for the first 10 people because it includes personal onboarding and mentor matching. So it's very high touch for us. And I can only accept the first 10 that join at the $125 price point. Once they fill, the price reverts to the standard rate. So how do you secure your spot? So you're going to go to the community tab at start.bettersocieties.world. You're already in the community. Then you're going to click on settings and then billing, then change plan and choose premium for the learn plan at $35 or VIP for the accelerate plan at $125. And then you can complete checkout before the window closes when this call ends. If you choose VIP, then I'll personally reach out to you within 48 hours to schedule your onboarding call. Now, I'm going to open this up for questions. You can submit questions using the Q&A tool in this meeting. And let me know any questions that you have about the summit, about the threats, about membership. But remember, this is just that one-time offer. So once this call ends, that offer will be gone forever. So don't let this $1,000 per year difference go away just because you would rather stay an observer than be a change maker. Okay, now the Q&A is live and I'll be monitoring questions and updating the pricing right now for anyone who wants to join. All right, the pricing has been updated. Okay, so we have more people joining the community. That's great. Raja Chatil is in. Wendell Wallach is also in now. Carla Reyes. Okay. Looks like we have a question here. I'm a policymaker, a non-technical founder. Is the accelerator only for engineers writing code? No, it's not. So if you are a policymaker, researcher, investor, representative of a government agency, activist, or entrepreneur, technical or not, we have modules specifically to help you make the biggest impact that you possibly can on the top 10 existential threats. I'll pull from our list here from the wait list. I don't have a startup idea yet. Should I wait to join until I do? No, we will help anyone who does not have an idea come up with ideas that are optimal for them based on their skills, strengths, and interests, and how those fit into our prioritization framework for the top 10 AI threats. And also validate early demand. So literally, if you have no experience as a founder, you will learn everything that you need in order to make an impact in this space. Okay, so someone's asking about the difference between the learn plan and the accelerate plan. So the learn plan is really self-paced execution. It has nothing to do with us helping you side by side, right? So it's if you're looking for a program that will show you what you need to do step by step, but you don't want personalized feedback, coaching, mentorship, workshops, and all of that, then the learn plan is for you, right? It's DIY, and you can do it on your own time whenever you want. The accelerate plan is going through the accelerator curriculum while also getting access to the summit and all of the live workshops and live mentorship sessions every week for 12 weeks, starting in January 12th, 2026, with the first workshop being January 14th, 2026. And at the end of those 12 weeks, you will have a validated, funded, accelerated AI safety project or one ready to pitch to accelerators and VCs to get funded. So I hope that makes the distinction clear. One is DIY and one is where we help you personally, along with your cohort, move through the curriculum with personalized feedback in workshops, mentorship sessions, and pitch feedback. And every single deliverable that you have throughout the weeks, we are helping you with personalized feedback on those in every single workshop and mentorship session. Plus, you get everything that's also in the learn plan. So someone's asking about the grandfathering of pricing. So if you join now, before this call ends, that price will last even if you cancel. Sorry, not if you cancel and join later, but if you join now and you keep that, you can keep it for as long as that subscription is active. Okay, so for people in Europe or Asia, the live workshops for the accelerator will be recorded between 7 a.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time, depending on the availability of members of the cohort. So we will ask everyone beforehand to set times that meet the most people's windows. Okay, great question. So the accelerator program, you should be expecting to dedicate a minimum of 5 hours a week. Now, if you have more than that, that will do much better. But at the bare minimum, we require that you have at least 5 hours a week to dedicate to your AI safety project. Yeah, so Roman Yampolskiy's session is included in the free tier if you join while it's live on Wednesday. All right, we got Guillaume in the community, Felix, John, Chikako, Takatoshi, Suvajit, Eric, Taehyung, welcome, welcome. Hugo Kim, Anna Williams, hello. Robin Park, Mariu, Ricardo, Forrest, welcome, welcome. Abril, Alessandro, Edward, Oliver, Andre. Great, wow, we got a lot. Okay, more questions. Yeah, so the accelerator is not just a bunch of videos, it is actual feedback on your specific deliverables, right? So you will have access to every lesson in the accelerator curriculum, which is tailored to help any one of those change makers, founders, technical or non, researchers, investors, policymakers, government agency representatives, and activists start their own AI safety project and get it funded, published, or ready for investment within 12 weeks. Okay, this is a great question. So how does this differ from other accelerators like YC or Techstars and stuff like that, right? So I've been through the YC Startup School program and curriculum. So has our instructor, is an ex YC team member, Eduardo, who's actually, I think, in this call right now. And then we differentiate from accelerators like Techstars or Founders Boost because this is a program that is specific to AI safety, right? we're taking the best of the best from all of those accelerator programs and their curriculums, but applying it specifically to this niche for these change makers, right? You're not going to be able to join any of those as a policymaker and understand what you need to do to make an impact in AI safety. Same goes for being a researcher. Same goes for being an investor. Same goes for being a government agency representative or a activist. And then on the founder's side, if you've already been through accelerators or pre-accelerator programs before, the reason this is so different is because this helps you connect with all the key stakeholders that you need on your team to actually launch an AI safety project that is both compliant and will make an impact, right? So we call that dual impact, in that it's actually going to make commercial sense and be an investable venture, but it's also going to have impact metrics that you can show make a real difference towards these existential threats. No other accelerator or program is going to provide that for you. And also connect you to all those people in the community. Okay, so what happens after the 12 weeks? Do I lose access? No, you don't lose access. You can keep access for as long as you want. And in fact, as the programs go on, they get more and more valuable, right? Because every single time that people go through, the accelerator network and the alumni network grow. So you're getting more and more experience and connected to more and more people that have done this and succeeded. Also, we keep adding resources and partnerships with some of the most useful tools that you will need throughout this journey as we go. So the membership just becomes more and more valuable with more and more masterclasses, curriculum lessons, and partnerships as we go on. Will there be opportunities to meet investors if I'm not in the US? Yes, you can meet investors online, and we have workshops with investors. We have fireside chats planned. We can connect you with them in our database. And our demo day will be virtual and asynchronous and global. So you will be able to meet investors in London, Singapore, Silicon Valley, Tokyo. It doesn't matter where you're based. Although we would recommend going for the US market just because it's a lot more liquid than the others. However, there are a lot of other markets that are focused on AI safety as well. Does the curriculum cover technical implementation or just high-level policy? Yes, it is very technical. So Eduardo Gonzalez is our lead instructor for all things technical, and he does deep dives on everything that you need from a technical perspective. And we also have that masterclass with Alex Polyakov on red teaming from Adversa AI. So you will learn everything that you need to know from a technical perspective, whether that's from research, policy, engineering. It's extremely detailed. It's also really important if you're a non-technical founder to be able to talk about these things with investors. Even if you're not technical, you need to understand the underlying technology and how it works. And that's something that we teach you as well. Okay, so what if I join and realize it's not for me? Is there a refund policy? Yes. So if you show that you've done the work and you send us an email and you show us that you've completed the resources, you followed the instructions for 7 days or even for 14 days, we're willing to give a refund. if you show that you've done the work and you're not getting the results that you want, or it's not a fit for you. And even for the accelerator, if you go through the whole accelerator program on the accelerate plan and you don't launch by the end of those 12 weeks, we will extend that with you for another month for free, just to make sure that you launch. Yeah. Okay. So what are the risks here, right? If you don't do this, and 6 months from now, you're just reading more papers or some of the latest research, and how quickly everyone here, I'm sure, knows how much AI is changing all the time. Let's put it this way. There are already companies that have gotten millions of dollars in fines for not being compliant with their AI startup, thinking, it's not a problem. But let's just say like that's not even an issue and you somehow evade all of the fines. Just think about all the people who get ahead of this and are actually aligned ahead of time. They're going to be at such an advantage compared to all of their competitors, right? If you're a company that thinks, okay, we'll just take care of this later, and you don't get fined, you're still going to have a really hard time raising any capital, because no investor is going to want to risk their capital if you're not in compliance. And every competitor who says, yes, we are compliant and these are all the standards and here's all the ways that we've proven that our tool is safe and is not going to mess with our users in a really bad way, because again, these AI models can be completely unpredictable. And Alex Polico, who just joined as well, will tell you that. There's just so much risk that spending $125 now would save you thousands, if not tens of thousands or millions of dollars at bigger scales in the future. So it's really a no-brainer. It's like the cost of a really nice dinner compared to potentially the existential threat of not being able to recover from the fines that your startup receives. All right. I think that about wraps it up. If anybody has any more questions, join our community at start.bettersocieties.world and we can answer your questions there. I'm about to wrap this up. And again, this will be the last chance, right? So if you haven't upgraded, now's the time before I close this call. With that said, thank you all for being here and staying until the end. The summit has officially begun, so go watch Risto's masterclass and mine right now. Surprise bonus is that every day there will be a bonus masterclass, which is a surprise. So go check out every single day and see the bonus masterclasses that are released alongside the ones that we mentioned here today. If you just are in our community, go to the classroom tab to access the free summit there. I'll see new members in the onboarding channels. And don't forget, Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Dr. Roman Yampolskiy is going live. I'm off. I hope to see you in the community before then. Thanks for sticking around and see you soon.